This community, in all its splendor and glory, was initially the focus of this film for other reasons. But as I dug deeper into the issues of what improvements are wanted here, I uncovered other troubling concerns that need to be addressed first. What have you noticed that people usually not complain about, but they would like to see changed here?
Typically, it seems like the residents are mostly complaining about me right now. So they have been allowed to kind of just roam free for the last 5 years and do whatever they pleased. And unfortunately, I haven't had an opportunity to really talk with every resident, but we've been little by little communicating, letting them know that we are just here to enforce the rules and regulations. We want the quality of the homes to go up, we want the quality of the property to go up, and we want the quality of the tenants to go up. And I understand that there are some tenants here that are undesirable that we have to weed through.
Like 181. Now, earlier this year, a young man in the late evening began to drive up and down the stretch of road going faster than 60 miles per hour, where children and animals have been known to roam. Now, we later learned that he was doing this because he believed that inside that house was his girlfriend and/or phone. Unfortunately, he only got the attention of the other residents, as well as the police who were called to the scene, but arrived shortly after he left. Now, 2 days later, a drug raid occurred here. Arrests were made, and people living here were evicted. Now, while this problem has gone away, the spotlight now shifts to other residents.
Yes, that was bad.
Yeah, what other stuff have you noticed?
Throughout the years here?
Yeah, throughout the years.
Well, there's a lot, at one point there's a lot of breaking, people were stealing things.
Uh-huh.
I had a bike stolen here, and there's a lot of thieves around here, I've noticed.
Yeah, I've had a package stolen.
Yeah?
Before, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was, I think right before they just got evicted, I had something delivered in. It was, within an hour.
Yes, well, I noticed that, and then recently about safety. I mean, it's same old, same old. I mean, you see some people that are not wanted around here or whatnot, and some strays that don't belong here.
Well, there's a lot of problems that we are trying to remedy, and little by little they will be evicted, and we have to go through a legal process. And there's a right way and a wrong way to do things. So, for the majority of the residents that are coming in right now, it seems like they're just upset with the way we're choosing to enforce things.
As far as the parking for visitors, we had a visitor get his car towed.
Oh, really?
He parked over visitors.
Yeah.
They towed it within a half an hour.
Oh, wow.
So, and now you got to get a pass.
Yeah.
And what if the office is closed? I mean, people could show up at 10 at night. They're screwed, So the visitor parking is bullshit. It's not good.
Yeah, that's a new thing they did.
Shut up! Get in there. Please go. Quiet.
The irony, however, is lost on this individual because the visitor parking permit was designed to weed out those undesirable characters that were living here illegally. Yeah, no, that is something new with the newer.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah, even I've had to get a visitor's pass when I just parked there for just a little bit.
It's stupid.
Right now, the biggest issue is the safety and security of this community. This community's gone a long way from where it used to be. I've myself had knives pulled on me and been attacked, and I've only been here since February. And getting out to the community, I've made my presence known, and it's been bad. It's been bad. I have a kid, I have a family that I have to make sure that they're safe. My employer does too, and my boss does too. And so we're trying very hard to make sure that we're out there, a voice for the people that do deserve to be here and be safe. And we're trying to get the undesirables out, but if we don't get out there and do our job, we're going to just stay here, continue to peddle the drugs in the park, continue to hurt and rape kids. We had a situation happening the other day where a girl was attacked, and not all managers are going to get involved. Some managers will. I'm one of those managers that I will get involved because I have a different background. I come from a very military background, and I just got out in December, and so I will get involved if I have to because it's the right thing to do. You know?
No, that's good. Yeah.
But again, there's always consequences to everything. You know, we've had our tires slashed, we've been attacked. You know, I had a situation yesterday where I had 15 rioters coming at me, and it was very bad. So it's one of those things where if it's not handled tactfully and politically, and of course someone like me who looks the way I do is not going to always attract positive vibes. So no matter how I try to, you know, be less intimidating with my body language, people are going to sometimes be very hard in their approach. And those are the people that obviously we don't want here in the community, because we want people who are family friendly and who are going to conduct themselves and express themselves in an appropriate manner. And that's not always the case. And so, you know, we are an advocate for the people, but they're always going to look at the corporate office is always going to look at the priorities, and the priority right now being the biggest is safety. You know, safety for the community.
Oh, hello. Riveting stuff, isn't it? Now, in the Declaration of Human Rights, it states in Articles 3 and 25 that everyone has a right to security of their person as well as a standard adequate of living for their well-being of themselves and their family. Yet, it is troubling how little security is seen in communities such as this and other low-income housing areas. Parallels can be seen with the safety issues here and within the movie, The Magnificent Seven. Both the residents here and in the poor village in the movie turn towards those like us turning towards the management, and then turning towards the 7 individuals that are the protagonists of the film to get rid of those undesirable characters that are causing violence and other mayhem in the town and in our own community. Got me mid-set. Now, there seems to be a connection between low-income housing areas, poor areas, violence, and other evil things that people want to do here. Time and time again it seems to happen. And no one will stand up for those on the bottom. And those on the bottom keep committing crimes against one another to keep ourselves in that position. Which begs the question, who will stand up and help us?